You know that feeling, right? That specific kind of panic.
Oh, I know it.
You walk into a conference room, everyone's watching you, and you're just, fumbling with cables trying to figure out why the screen is blue.
Yep. It's the tech friction nightmare. It just kills the momentum before a presentation even starts.
Exactly. So today, we're doing a deep dive into a little box that claims to, well, to get rid of that anxiety for good.
What are we looking at?
It's the Kramer DIP-20. We're pulling our details from HDTV Supply. They've got it listed right now for $1,040.
$1,000. Okay. So for a little black box, that's a pretty steep price tag.
It is. And that's what I thought, too. It's listed as a 4K 60 HDMI and VGA auto switcher. But our mission today is to figure out if it's really acting as this invisible brain for the meeting room like they claim.
Right. Is it just a switcher or is it something more?
Yeah, is it actually smart?
And I think the answer is that it's definitely smarter. To get why it costs what it does, you have to look at the core tech. This is an HDBaseT transmitter.
Okay, let's stop there. HDBaseT, let's decode that first.
So think of it as a kind of super highway for all your AV signals.
Okay.
Instead of running these thick, expensive HDMI cables through the walls, which, have pretty strict distance limits, this box takes everything.
The video, the audio.
Video, audio, control signals, all of it, and just shoots it over a single standard network cable, a twisted pair cable.
So the cable chaos behind the desk is just gone.
Yeah.
One Ethernet cable to rule them all.
Precisely. But that invisible brain part you mentioned, that comes from a feature they call Maestro Room Automation.
And is that just some, slick marketing term for it switches inputs automatically?
No, and that is the key. That's the real difference. A normal switcher it just changes the picture on the screen.
Right.
Maestro lets this box act like a room controller. So when you plug your laptop in, the DIP-20 doesn't just send the video, it can actually trigger a script.
A script? What do you mean a script?
Yeah. It can literally tell the lights in the room to dim. It can tell the motorized shades to close, the projector screen to drop down.
Just from plugging in an HDMI cable?
Just from that one action.
Wow. Okay, that is significant. I mean, it removes that whole fiddling phase.
Yeah.
The source material says it minimizes human error.
Exactly. You don't need to know which of the 5 light switches on the wall does what. The room it reacts to you. And it pairs that with something called EDID Pro.
Uh-oh, another acronym. Break that down.
So EDID is basically the digital handshake between your laptop and the screen. It tells them how to talk to each other.
Got it.
This device manages that handshake so the connection is almost instant, and it uses the video clock to detect a live signal. So if you unplug, it doesn't just go to a static blue screen, it automatically finds and switches to the next live source.
No more blue screens?
No more blue screens.
Okay, so let's talk about the physical side.
Yeah.
We mentioned HDBaseT replaces those clunky HDMI cables. What kind of range are we actually talking about here?
And this is where you see the technical edge. In its normal mode, at 4K resolution, it can transmit up to 130 meters.
Wait, 130 meters, that's, 430 feet?
430 feet, yeah.
That's huge. You could have a laptop at a podium in some giant lecture hall, and the projector could be in a control room way at the back of the building.
Easily. And get this, if you drop the resolution down to 1080p, which they call ultra mode, the range jumps to 180 meters.
It's almost 600 feet.
Nearly 600 feet.
Yeah, that's like a football field and a half.
And here's the little detail that makes installers absolutely love this thing. It's a PoE provider.
Power over Ethernet.
Right. But specifically, it provides the power. It sends it down the line.
What does that mean in practice?
Well, normally if you have a receiver box behind a TV that's 400 feet away, you have to find a power outlet for it, right? Probably up in the ceiling somewhere.
Which is a huge pain. You'd have to call an electrician.
It's a massive pain. With this, the DIP-20 sends the electricity right down that same network cable. So the receiver on the other end, something like a TP588D, it doesn't need its own power brick.
It's powered by the switcher. That is incredibly clean.
Very clean.
So to recap this, for about $1,000, you're not just buying a switcher. You are getting a long-distance extender, a power supply for your gear on the other side of the room, and an automation controller all in one.
It connects all the dots. It really is solving that meeting prep problem by making the environment handle the complexity, not the person.
It's the set it and forget it of AV.
It really is. But, it does raise a bigger question for me about the rest of our work.
Oh, what's that?
I mean, if this little black box can automate our physical space, dimming the lights, dropping a screen the second we plug in, Why do we still accept so much friction in everything else we do?
Meaning in our digital tools.
Yeah. We still manually schedule all our meetings. We manually sort files. We type up notes from a whiteboard. If the room is now smart enough to anticipate our needs, why isn't our software workflow doing the same thing? What else should be automated that we're all still doing by hand?
That is a fantastic question to think about. Thanks for listening to this deep dive.